have Siddarth Bhamre, Head of Research at Asit Mehta Investment Intermediates. All right, very, very interesting. There are three scenarios that you've listed out, really. Siddarth Bhamre, do you agree? What would you say about historical trends as far as markets and elections go, and your expectations this time? Also, for those wondering and what to make of the volatility index spiking in the past few weeks, what would you say?
Good morning, Sakshi, and thank you for having me on this interesting discussion. Well, we have seen that Honorable Prime Minister, he says, and then market reacts to it. So be it, his comment about LIC insurance or PSU stocks, and we have seen how it has happened in recent past. Sakshi, what we have observed and what you can see on your screen also is that market doesn't like uncertainty. Well, I agree with Mr. Baliga that there can be some disappointment in terms of number of seats, but my personal understanding is, and based on data points, that as long as this current government continues to function, irrespective whether they get 320, 350 or 400, market will not give any negative jitters. And as I mentioned, that market doesn't like uncertainty, but despite election month, we haven't seen any meaningful correction in market. So market is discounting the continuation, and post election and specifically after exit poll, we may see this market moving towards higher levels as PM mentioned. And I don't see any reason why people should be perturbed. We are seeing, if I were, a political analyst hat, though I'm not expert of it, there is hardly any probability of any big challenge coming, at least in this election. So stay invested is what we have been telling to our clients. And if at all there is some correction, it would be an opportunity to buy only.
All right. That's, of course, the market perspective. Siddarth Bhamre, do you agree? Which are the sectors that you would be bullish on post the election verdict?
Key takeaways from that interview, Sakshi, was one thing which caught my attention, where PM mentioned that a lot of people are dependent on agriculture. And that's the reason that sector is people heavy. And if you want, people dependent on agriculture to flourish, you need to reduce the number of people over there. And how industrial revolution would, reduce pressure on agriculture sector. So I would be seconding the thought which Mr. Baliga said that yes, infrastructure development would be there, but manufacturing, that revolution, I think he mentioned is about to just take off. And that is where, we would, keep our eyes on. This is, I wouldn't get into particular that which sector and what stocks, but I think manufacturing space is something which I would be very bullish on. And he's a visionary. He's not talking from 1 year, 2 years perspective. He's talking from, 5 years, 10 years perspective. So accordingly, investors will also have to see that only because he spoke about industrialization doesn't mean that, stock market is going to go up or capital goods stocks are going to go up in next 1 month. You have to take that kind of vision and accordingly invest.